We are at Puyallup Habitat Park, and as we're walking along, I'm really drawn to this beautiful flower, and it's kind of ranging in color. It goes between like a lavender color to a purple to a almost pink color. But look at this. I'm going to show you this beautiful flower, and I'm going to tell you what it's called. Look at this. Okay, there's a perfect example of the heart shape Dean wanted me to show, and then so you can see the variation in colors right there a lot. Look at the variation in the colors. They're just everywhere. They're so beautiful. Look at this. Look at that. That's the bleeding heart. What? That's the name of the plant. Bleeding heart. The Pacific bleeding heart. Look at that. Amazing. Come on, camera. Look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous. They're everywhere. There's tons of them. Look at them all. We were just here, and these were not here. These just came up. Well, they didn't just come up, but they just like bloomed out like that, and then they're so gorgeous. This is why I love Washington State, because it looks like this, and it sounds like this in the summertime. Let's walk and listen. I'll try not to make too much noise with Gizmo's containers here. I can hear the ducks. Dean, try to count how many different bird sounds that you can hear. I think I've pinpointed at least 6.
I can 8.
15. Try to count how many different bird sounds that you can hear. I think I've pinpointed at least 6.
I counted 8. You got a hole, there's a hole right all the way through the tree up there. See that tree on the top? See that
Oh,
spot where you can
yeah.
get right through?
That's a woodpecker nest, huh?
I'm assuming somebody had to
Sorry for the
check
shaking.
into that wood.
I shake so bad, sorry. That was pretty cool though. That little nature, stop and listen to nature for uno momento. I was trying to count how many birds I could hear, pinpoint that I could hear, and I counted about 16, said he counted 8. I'm not sure if a couple of them aren't the same bird though.
I know one of them is probably the same bird, but I'm not sure of the other one. So
Okay.
I heard at least 6.
So yeah, so I
7.
counted a couple of them as like, I think that's the same bird, but it's just making a different sound. I mean, how can we know?
Yeah, there's birds that make all kinds of different sounds too.
Yeah.
Like those, what are they called? I think they're mainly in Australia, but they can sound like anything. Like a remote control.
What is
to your
that we're
car.
hearing?
You just whistle?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like that. See, that's the same bird. That was the same bird because it did that sound and then it went whoo at the end. 2 different sounds, but it came from the same bird.
Then I was only counting 7 then. Maybe 7.
Also, too, I think that same bird is doing like a chirping sound as well. It has like a 3-part, repetitive 3-piece thing that it keeps doing. There's no way 3 different birds are doing that exactly at the same time over and over and over.
Yeah, if they're coming like that.
It's got a 3-piece to it, yeah. So you can tell that those 3 pieces or those 3 sounds come from one bird. So who knows? We may be hearing like 2 birds,
Yeah.
thinking we hear 8. It looks like there's some kind of a family get together, family party, family celebration of some sort going on up there. We're not part of that. This is a cedar tree. And the way it grows, it has literally a seat to sit down on. Like literally a whole family could sit down on that at once. It's so big. If you have like 8 kids, you could fit them all on that. Okay, so here I be. I am sitting on the branch, and while I'm holding the phone, I can't do it, but what I do is I put the hand that's holding the phone on the branch next to me, and I put this hand here, and I form a complete circuit, and I ask for Mother Earth to clear out any negative toxicity, negativity, anything that's harming my highest good. And I ask for her to realign my chakras, and yes, and then I sit quietly and receive. So I'm going to do that now. So I turned around so that I'm facing the other way now, and I'm going to just kind of sit here and relax and receive. There's music playing in the background for someone's celebration. I'm not sure who, but it's not awful music, so it's quite calming. Hear the birds. I love it here. I don't even care how weird it sounds. Like, I feel like this is like my sister. This is like my sibling. This is my sibling. Like my older protective sibling.